Hello, 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 everybody. Guten Tag, hola, bonjour, g'day, Coney, Iwa. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. First things first, apologies for the later start than I normally would do. Technical difficulties on my end, it seemed to all pile up one after another. One thing came up, tried fixing that, setting something else up, and then another issue came up, so I had to fix that. It was like, you know, when things come in threes. Yeah, today for some strange reason, everything just wanted to break. Capture card didn't want to show that it was working, even though the capture card was connected. It was weird. Even it wasn't the cabling or anything because the capture card was connected, so it was showing the picture. It just wasn't showing the picture via OBS. It was really weird. I had shit to sort out. Apologies for being late. But whatever. Hello, everybody. Hi, Black Raven Wolf. Yeah, I left and went to the message board. Fair play. I just come back to that later on. The thing with the Artemis stuff on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the one that I came across after that, I don't know if you saw me play it. I don't know if it's a boar or a deer or something, or with like big antlers or something, or a moose or something like that. And that's just as bad. That is just as bad. So I'm not going to keep going back and forth to them when I feel up to try to tackle them. They are quite challenging, in my opinion. They are quite challenging. But yes, welcome everybody. Day 60 of our 100-day plus challenge. 1st of March, ladies and gentlemen. We're 3 months into 2021. Holy shit. Yeah. We are here. We are live with something a bit different for the next couple of days. Couple of short streams planned. Oh no. Okay, OBS, that was a one-off thing. Hopefully that was a one-off thing. Everything just went like red for a second. Hopefully that's just a one-off derp. Hopefully we shall see. I don't need the instant dynamo. That'll be the third thing that'll probably fuck everything up today. But yes, day 60. We're here. We're playing something a bit different. Twin Mirror. Couple of short streams this week. This next couple of days. Apparently it's only a short game anyway, so I'm going to look like I do about 3 hours or so today, and then we'll finish the game tomorrow, which apparently it's another 3+ hours or something tomorrow. We shall see how that goes. And then the rest of the week coming up, guys. Wednesday, back on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thursday, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, because we finished 1, apart from 1 medal, but we will look at that. Friday, hopefully wrapping up Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Saturday, we've got something completely new as we finished The Last of Us Part 2 yesterday. So Saturday we're playing Bloodborne. Oh god. And then we do the rotation all over again. Hopefully with another new game added in, because like I said, hopefully finishing Ori and the Will of the Wisps. So hopefully Mafia 2 will be in the mix as well. So more new stuff coming up in this month as we keep pushing forward. Yeah, March. It's going to be fun. Let's get down to business. But yes, the next couple of days, like I said, we're playing Twin Mirror. Guys, if you don't know Entertainment, these are the guys that did The Last of Us and Tell Me Why, that kind of episodic kind of thing. But this isn't one of them episodic games. It's like a one-off thing, but it's a few hours. So like I said, we'll do about 3 hours or so today, and we'll finish the game tomorrow. Again, apologies for the later start. So it's a good job we are doing a couple of short ones today. But hopefully tomorrow back at the usual time. Just letting you guys know as well, Thursday I have a personal errand to run Thursday morning with my mum at the hospital. So there may be a later start on the stream. There may be a later start on the stream Thursday morning. I don't know. OBS is having a day today. I think everything's happening. So I apologise in advance if the stream starts being weird. It's doing it again. It's going to be one of them days today. I can see it. So there may be odd drop frames here and there, guys. So I will apologise in advance. It's not many at the minute. But if you hear me get a bit distracted, it's probably because of that. So I apologise in advance. Hopefully it'll just stabilise and we only have like a few hundred drop frames because it's only like nothing at the minute. But here's hoping. So if I do sound a little bit distracted, I'm sorry. But yes, we'll get into this and do this today. Like I said, short stream. We'll get on with it in just a sec. I'm just quickly sort something out again. Very unprofessional today, Dave. Very unprofessional today. Good job this isn't my job. Imagine if this was my job. Jesus, I'd be sacked. Right, anyway, that aside, let's get down to business. So yeah, Twin Mirror, let's give this a go. Yeah, like I said, Don't Nod Entertainment. I love the Don't Nod games. Tell Me Why was pretty good. I've always been a big fan of the Life is Strange series, so I'm really happy about that. So this is gonna be like just a full-blown, like, one-off story. It's gonna be good. I can't wait. Let's get on with it. I agree with the policies. The aim is barely visible. Well, the element is barely visible for stream purposes. I'll just knock it up just a little bit on stream because I know brightness on streams can be a bit weird. So let's go with that one. Options, video, no, audio, everything's fully maxed out. Languages and subtitles on, normal, background on, why not? Let's go to that. Let's have a background on so we can see what's going down. And learn as we go along. Right, so let's get down to business, guys. Twin Mirror, Don't Nod Entertainment. It's going to be dope. Let's do this. Like I said, it's probably be about 3 hours or so today. And don't forget, you can check back on all my past broadcasts and highlights of all the stuff that you might have missed recently, including this when I do it. Let's get down to business.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood.
This is 104.3 KYCCB.
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Looks like Shantytown.
Change my clothes and wash my
And he's like, dude, trains.
go down that low. Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real.
Definitely looked overthinking, and Ad was playing. What, on Twitch or in this game? I mean the ad that was on the radio or something, I don't know. How are you doing anyway, Black Raven, other than being hungover and playing some Assassin's Creed? Oh, the radio sound, yeah. WBC 1447 KY, it says radio. Okay, so let's do this. Fine, worked a lot this weekend. Fair play.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay, so we're off to a funeral. Lovely, jubbly. Last night was my only day off. Oh no. So let's have a look at things, let's interact with things. Typical Don't Nod style. Oh god, the fucking sensitivity's a little bit It feels more sensitive than normal anyway. Make sure.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
No littering. Okay. Make sure you pick up all your shit, including your dog shit.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were. That's very, how can I put it? That's very like Detroit Become Human looking. Side of things. What a view. My control keeps pulling up again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I think I need to order a new controller. Keep saying
I
that.
came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
This is where all the kids used to hang out, smoke cigarettes, drink cheap beer and cider.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Founded in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia. West Virginia, country mama, oh take me home, country road. With the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the US, Basswood is also a wonderful place to simply let nature be nature outside the Appalachian Trail, which is hundreds of miles of hiking trails, a perfect example of true West Virginian way of life. Basswood is both a reminder of the past and a glimpse into the bright future. Closed, it sucks, ruined. So what do we have then? We've got
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
okay, so he's off to sit to a funeral for a person called Nick. Sounds like he's had some issues.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
Nick sounds like they're either a best friend or a previous lover. Is my character gay? I don't know. We shall find out. So that's Basswood River. What about Basswood itself?
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
And then Basswood Mine.
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Sorry, bass, not bass. Bass. Got to think of bass, like the fish. Sea bass. Got to think of sea bass.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
And that's why the radios are getting a bit taken apart. Wildlife sign. Hiking trails.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Would you want to feel truly alone? Well, when hunting, carry with you any and all required permits and licenses. Do not hunt while under the influence of alcohol. Hunting is forbidden between half an hour after sunset and half an hour before sunrises. West Virginia scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, Puma concula, on the prowl. On the prowl. Okay.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Food locker? Hell yeah. What kind of sandwich? Is it still good enough to eat? Because some sandwiches...
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Until what day? Is this something to do with the reason why this is all like this? Have you killed your friend, my friend? Have you done something? Should we be worried about you, my friend? We'd be worried about you. Okay. Let's have a look. This kind of looks like Quantum Break and shit. What the fuck is this? Best sandwich is French dip. Fight me. What is what? I might have had French dip before.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Yeah, this gives me some sort of like control and optional shot angles. What the hell? This guy's fucking weird, man.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Can I analyze these things? This is weird as shit, this is weird as shit. Optional shot angles. The Basswood Rail incident. This looks weird but cool at the same time. Roast beef with provolone on French bread with au use. Well, that actually sounds nice, whatever au use and everything is. I can't go over to that apparently. I can only follow these trails. Okay. Yeah. You need to stop doing that, Dave. Ah.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Augius is like a brothy thing you can dip the sandwich in. It's from... Oh! Yeah. I get you, like the fat... Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's used nowadays, but we call it dripping here, where it's like fats and stuff. So it might be a similar sort of thing. Like we get like bread and dripping, like my granddad used to have it a lot.
Is important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Is this the memory of what happened on the night, on the day? I don't know. Your old friend killed himself or died in a car accident.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
Fancy question, fancy title, Babe stream his ass. Fuck you.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Well, it's obvious he's proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
She wants an open relationship. She don't want no serious. He's like, fuck this shit.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
I'm gonna have to definitely do something with this. Oh my god, this pad. I'm gonna have to swap controller, so bear with me a second.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. There seems to be something here. Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
Okay, so we're gonna find like mementos and stuff. Sounds good. But can we not go past that way? Yeah, it definitely hurts. But, like the girl says, if they've already spoken about it and be like, look, you know.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult.
Okay, who's that? Is talking? Is it him again?
Good news, though. At least you don't have to do it alone.
But yeah, no worries, dude. No worries, do what you need to do. Yeah, this seems cool. It seems really cool. I still coming. I really hope you can make it to the wake. Be at the Haven. It won't care. I'm almost there. Let's go with. Oh, I don't know. Should I... Which one should I go for? Fuck it. Fuck it. Stuck in traffic almost there. Yeah, just completely lie. Yeah.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
All the lies. Yeah, the least we can do is go to the wake and have a piss up. Finish the memory lane scene. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you, Ginger. I'll do that just now. Oh god, she's doing it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so big slurp basically. Thank you. Next door, I can't imagine what she's going through. Don't tell me she wants to talk to me. There's some crazy overpowered shit in that game.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
No, I don't ever. I try paying it off straight away.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Oh, let me explain. Let's talk about this. I'm sorry. Fuck it.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved
Oh,
back
it's
in
true.
with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not.
Okay,
If
I'm
Nick
wondering
hadn't
if this
died, I
game's
never
all
would've
about
come
mental
back.
health and stuff. Being trapped in your own head.
Thanks for being honest.
I know the other games are
You're
very
always at
similar
least honest.
in ways about a topic or a set of topics.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that.
Well, Black Raven, you got that one.
Wrong. I don't buy it.
Hey, Eyes, how's it going?
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
Who the hell is he?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again.
Damn. Okay, this is going to be deep, this. This is going to be a deep
It's
game.
your call.
This is going to be a hell of a deep game. Keep her out of it or promise to look into it. Jesus. This is some proper, like, mental health shit, I bet you any money. Why couldn't I win the lot this weekend and not go to work this week? LOL! Don't we all? Keep her out of it. Is this going to be one of the ones where it's like, you know, when you know the things on your shoulder, you've got like the angel and the demon on each shoulder, and it's like, you should do this. No, you should do that. Don't listen to that one. Listen to that one. It's going to be one of these weird ones. Oh, you know what? The least I could do is promise her, in all honesty.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do.
Get told by a kid.
See you inside.
Get told by a kid. Right, let's do this. Let's fucking do this. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, there's the police car here as well. What the hell? Police are here. But yeah, like, tell me why it was all about the whole thing of sexuality, transitional stuff. Life is Strange. There was all sorts of like common things. There was all sorts of like themes around that. This one gives like a real like mental health sort of vibe, especially when you see the inside his brain, inside his mind, mental state. We have a journal. Where's this? That's the wrong button. I think I'm playing on PlayStation. Where's the journal? Okay, everyone knows Nick and I were best friends, especially... everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter, Joan, goes even further. She thinks I should stay here, investigate her father's death. Our old boss, Walter, is sure to have something to say, too. I won't be able to sneak past him. I can look at all these different people. So Nick's the guy who died. Nick and I have been friends since we were kids. My only friend ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. Got to find mementos for each people as well. Okay. The one that got away. Would my whole life be different if, had she say yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard, yet part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to run around and leave. Wants to turn around and leave now. We got the memento off the tree. Okay. I think a lot of people would love to win the lottery. Like it says, pay off debts, all that kind of stuff. What's in here then? Oh, there we go. It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before, well, you know the rest. You came up here one night with her by your side. It was late and you were about to head back. When Anna said she wanted to show you something, she had scratched your initials into a tree and drew a heart around it. What are you, 12? You scoffed. She took your hand and made you retrace the grooves in the wood with your fingers. When you were 12, she said, when you're 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time, it's what you'll compare to the rest of your life too, forever. You laughed and she kissed you and then drove home. Never thought about that tree again until now. Okay. Oh yeah, I'd never want to work again. Kind of like what I'm doing now, not working again, but you know what I mean. Samuel Sam Higgs. I left Basswood 2 years ago, run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, town of angry people, failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What would be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? The same town, same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time, I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? Obviously, I've got Joan. Hang on. Nope. Okay, he doesn't have any mementos. Of all the people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid and my goddaughter, but it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn, hard to believe Joan was the one who nicknamed me Muley. Not that I'm looking for an excuse. I made a promise to the child that will break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answer she was hoping for? Okay. I think I'd only selfishly get a few things done for myself, but it's stuff I'd never afford normally. This game looks fucking nice, by the way. Really nice.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Any other things I need to look at?
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Could have like pulled away and thought, fuck you, dude.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Oh, this damn fucking controller. Well, boss at the paper, I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to save the community. Seeing the old Joker was nicer than I expected. I find a memento for him as well. So they're going to be all like dotted all over the place. Assuming. Right, oh?
I'm not ready for this.
I don't think anyone is.
Here we go.
40k for removal and surgical teeth implants. Oh, God. Can't imagine what that jaw would feel like. I don't like dentistry. I'm not a big dentist fan. Fuck dentists. Right in the arses. Unless it's a really fit dentist, then yeah, I probably would. Still wouldn't go through the pain though, but... 2k for one dental implant. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. There's the thing, there was nothing wrong with the teeth. Why?
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
As if you're just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen,
I had to confront him, he was being a dick.
get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan.
You're not worth it, Higgs. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I plan to be out of here by morning. Don't want to stay any more than you want me here.
Don't rush out of here on their account, but maybe don't dawdle either. You watch yourself.
Oh, my teeth are not the best either, but...
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Okay, journal updated. Okay. Declan's the local law enforcement. I vaguely remember him from school. He used to get into fights a lot, usually to protect smaller kids. No one's surprised that I became a cop. Need a memento for him if we can get it. Joe Lopez. All the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. Should have known they'd still think it's my fault. Nothing to do with the awful working conditions and inhumane management, obviously. Okay. Apparently, I was in the minority. Mine, get it? Minority.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned a lot
okay.
now. Have you met Hugh?
Okay, she's fucking... She's weird.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It isn't something I talk about, especially here.
Understandable. Maybe some other time. Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Yeah, she's definitely the town's gossip. That's for sure. Definitely the town's gossip. How many people are in this fucking game? Right, Tara. Tara is the office administrator at Basswood. I keep saying base. It's Bass. Bass. Like sea bass. It's Bass. Basswood Jungle is the proverbial weird co-worker. She likes everybody and everything. Dinosaurs, romance novels, evangelical TV, conspiracy theories, rice cookies, unusual street names, you name it. You can talk about it for hours. Yeah, she's definitely the chatterbox of the group of people I've met so far. Hugh Kirkland, new in town, but seems he knows how to fit in. And again, as the town pharmacist, fitting in part of his job. I'm the administrator, and I don't look like that. But you're not the crazy, I will talk your ear off kind of person. Still, it's decent of him to have come to Nick's wake.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Oh, fuck it, sir. It's his freaking wife. Oh my god.
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
No, you're not expected to do anything, bro. You know what? I'm going over to the drum kit. Why not? But talking to the missus. Used by garage bands. Ethan tries to support the local scene. Okay, let's talk to you. Come on, Kathy. What's up?
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him.
This man is deeply in his depression. Really, yeah, it's definitely some sort of...
Nick and I were never close after the breakup.
Deep shit.
Jones never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
This bit's weird. I'm getting like Quantum Break vibes. Big tits to the subscribers.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll
He could be a
talk to her
pill
about it
muncher.
when I show
Probably,
her around.
like popping like Skittles.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Okay.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
I mean, definitely deep this, I can tell with all that. Like, it's like losing touch with things. It's really like, it can kind of pull on people's heartstrings a little bit because it makes you wonder how, like, people drift away in many ways, which is kind of sad, especially, like, with how pandemic's been and, like, one side here wants to message somebody and then the other side is like, no, don't bother because, like, they'll probably think you're just wanting, you don't want to come across seeming like desperate for attention, or you don't want to bother somebody. You get what I mean? 6 1 half a dozen of it. It's crazy, and like when it comes down to like locking yourself away from many things, bit deep, man, bit deep.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
Give him some value and give it some time to work.
Look at us. I wonder who took that picture. Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Bug was so small back then.
I like that. I missed that one for some reason. I don't think I can touch that one. Whatever. It is hard.
Samuel,
It is definitely hard.
Guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Oh, he's packing. Okay.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick.
After the falling out with my best friend, my
my
message box is very dusty and cobwebby.
Speaking of which...
As
Hey, CJ, you doing good?
In my poor aching heart, 'tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
That's true. Black Raven, that is very true. Shit happens, bro. Shit happens. Okay, so what do we have here then? We've got Dennis, who seems to be an absolute prick. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy, a loner with not many friends in Basswood, so am I, but doesn't mean we're kindred spirits. Hey. Cassie and Nick married young and divorced quickly. I'm not sure he's ever really liked me, though I was their daughter's godfather. Or maybe that's just made things worse. Excuse me. Okay.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident. Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam!
That's a bit clingy, but...
Sorry. Old habits. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame.
Well, I don't want
When
to be
my father
blamed.
lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven.
But yes, definitely though, I agree. Life is short.
You know,
As I said to other
Nick and I
people, I'm
have
just going to give it a little bit of time, see what she says in a week or so.
But I think it's
I'm not going to
only
even bother
now
messaging her for a bit because
how
it's just
much
going
I
to
care
flare
for
up
him.
more shit, so...
Yeah. That's, you two... must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
knew,
totally know.
but
I totally know.
Knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are.
So it looks like after Nick and his wife
But
split up,
this was all nice.
the one
The funeral, the
Sam
wake,
was going to ask to marry ended
Walter
up with
did a good
Nick
job.
afterwards.
But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
It's the guy who got the mine closed.
It's the guy that got a mine closed. Oh, shit. Okay, so. Temptation to spark another Doom investigation leads to nothing, but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this? Yeah, I've done that bit. Here we go. Dean Anna again threw me for a loop. So much that I didn't even ask her about the circumstances of Nick's death, but afterwards I got the feeling that it was for the better. I'm probably going to ruin that fucking kid's life, but she'll understand. She'll understand. Kids will understand. I had a friend of mine date one of my exes after I split up with her. That was weird, that, in all honesty. I was like, okay, fair enough, you know, jump in my grave is quick. Remember when Anna was learning to play the guitar, getting up early to practice for work? It's how you used to wake up listening to her plucking chord progressions before bringing her coffee. She was happy then, even if that guitar had its own history of sadness and loss even before today. You never met Anna's mum, and she didn't really talk about her, but the few times she did, it was always about how she loved having music in the house. Her mum used to play old folk songs on the guitar, and the two of them would sing along, sitting cross-legged on the floor on the long afternoons of her childhood. Anna lost her mother when she was a teenager, but even in the following years of grief, conflict and escape, she held on to Mum's guitar even though she never learned to play it. Instead, she left Basswood, went to college, came back a journalist telling stories of her hometown. Remember the feature she wrote about that old music shop on Gooseneck Hill? Anna took the assignment when nobody else wanted it. Her article didn't rescue the music shop from bankruptcy, but the owner came to thank her personally. He gave her free lessons as a thank you gift, so she finally knew how to play. I've missed something here. Let me get back out of this one. Also, the mother of my daughter is this girlfriend's little... Jesus Christ. Right, yeah. That's definitely like... yeah. It makes shagged half a perf. Wow. That's interesting.
I can't believe you showed up.
Let's have a beer.
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and
Not
still
really.
can't afford another
You just
employee.
quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good.
Collection of bottles are close from all over the country. Ethan likes to show off.
It's a masterpiece.
Back door. What we got over here? Wood carving.
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
So my face kind of aches a bit, wondering if I hit it last night. Maybe, did you have a fight in your sleep?
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Ah, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
That's a funny looking colour for beer, though.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He got married young and had a kid. Then broke up and dated my ex. And they were happy. In love. Anna clearly cared about him a lot.
Oh, my boy. You can't compare lives. Just like you can't compare pain. They just simply are. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth.
And some oxtail soup,
Few hearts
nice.
like his, with virtue warmed.
You want some French dip? Nah, tell me about it earlier. Nice. French dip and some bread,
If
nice.
there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. But who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
I don't know if I'm choosing the right decisions or not. I think both are just as bad.
Deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I
license.
wasn't doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan.
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way.
Well, we've got a freaking stubborn youngster.
I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
Let the girl have a shandy.
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Can't see what that one says. Declan was harsh.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
It's a weird looking beer, that. Magical beer. Okay, I'm getting drunk. Canned wine in my fridge called fairy cake. I daren't imagine what that was like.
What a night. I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back.
This has got to be Sam's conscience talking
It's
to
gonna
him.
be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back.
I couldn't let you miss this.
You just showed up.
You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress.
Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable.
You spawn asked her the other night as well.
Sure
Lol.
you don't do anything.
When you're eating, you can try it. She was so pissed off.
No promises.
Fair play to her. Fair play to you and all. Into the rebellious phase. Okay, here we go.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
There's a lot of places that have you check out at 9.
What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea.
Yeah, having pills and drinking is definitely not the best idea.
Blackout or what? I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
I've had that many times.
Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Please let there be water.
Beer. Snacks. Bottle. Why can't I click on that?
No water, of course. At least it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
At the top, I'm going to, woman. Council pop. I didn't know if there were going to be any bottled water. You know, some people can only drink bottled water.
I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
On the floor, I noticed it. Oh, there's shit here. What the hell? Oh, no. Oh, no. There's been a moider. If I've got blood on my top, there's been a moider. Something's kicking off.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
And who was wearing a top like that? I don't even know. Oh no. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We've come for you again.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down.
Welcome to my head. Jesus Christ. Damn it.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Okay, I think I was supposed to go into that one that said take control. Damn it. Right, I think I know which one I need to go into. Right. Bear with me. Oh, I just had to run to the end, but I clearly don't. There we go. Whew. Again? Oh, you've got to be shitting me. The doors are moving now. Nice. Okay, this is a bit silly, this.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
I don't... You catch the freaking door frame and it becomes fucking stupid. Okay. I'm not keen on this. I understand the premise of it all. I wonder if I've just got to like stop for a second and turn or something. I was moving to the other end. Okay, this...
Sam, focus.
I will punch this fucking dude in a minute.
Steady yourself.
I will punch this dude. Okay, so... Right. Hold on a minute. So if I don't do anything... Okay, so I've got... I'm not even pressing anything to run now. It's just running, so I've got to guide myself. I can't slow down. Can't do anything. Sounds like it, yeah. Definitely sounds like I've got to turn way earlier. There we go. Focus, there we go. There we go, got it. Oh. No, it's Chewie. Raya, hello! How you doing?
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. And you face what happened. Answers. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
I've got to make a choice out of the three. So he's on about like running far away as fast as I can, don't look back.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
Yeah, I'm thinking the first one as well, to be fair.
If I run, I'll keep running. And you face what happened. Answers. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers.
We don't know, to be fair. Not yet, anyway.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Why is this so interesting? Because it's to do with mental health. Like this is the guy's head we're talking about here. It's like, you know, there's a lot of stuff about like emotions and death and all that lot, and he's in the whole like in his head he's like, fucking hell, what we're doing. You know, this is all about like mental health and shit. It's crazy.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me a second. Bear with me 1 second. Anytime now. Anytime now. I really want to punch something in a second. Everything seems to be breaking on me today. Mama phone doesn't want to freaking do anything. Why won't you send this message? I hope you lot are having a good day today. Come on. Just gonna mess around with that. I'll do that later. It's just pissing me off now. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so we've got a family photo. Why am I taking a bottle of...
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Oh, okay. More journal stuff. I'll read the journal in a second. Ethan's records, better not touch them. Soda cans. Mostly in touch, low demand for it yesterday. You managed to watch your lecture from Thursday. Good. Good. Cleaning products. Not used effectively given the smell. Beer kegs. Know the taste too well. What else I can do?
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Apologies guys, just give me 1 second. What is going on my phone today? Oh, I have to just reset my phone, I think. Right. So you're resting up from your busy weekend. Nice. Also completed all my theory questions from 1 unit, completed the 1 case study and completed 1 out of 7 projects. Nice!
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Ooh, clues. Alcohol bottles. Baseball bat. Cash register. Look at this baseball bat. Figure out what happened last night. We've got some new stuff over here anyway, right? So let's figure this out. I admit that packing up and leaving town would have made perfect sense, but I can't. Not now, not until I get to the bottom of this. Joan is in that awkward phase when she's a kid, a teenager, and an adult at the same time. Grief isn't helping matters. It feels like there's no one in her corner. Small-town bartender who listens more than he talks. Ethan's bar must be the only prosperous business in Basswood. What's that adage about happy families being the same, while the miserable ones are miserable in their own way? Not sure it didn't take long for Ethan's family to develop their own brand of unhappiness. Ethan bought a bottle of exotic alcohol when he took over the bar. Okay. There was a big celebration at the Coal Miners Haven the day Ethan took over. He'd worked there for many years as a bartender, and now he owns it. It was a classic American success story, not often seen in Basswood. Man achieves modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came out to celebrate. Everyone except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Ethan waited for her all night. He planned to share some of that grog with her. It was hardly champagne, but it was the first bottle he bought as the new owner. He saved it for just the two of them, but it was still there on the shelf the next morning unopened. Christina from the cafe said that she saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight the next day. There used to be 2 peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never get to meet Celeste in all the years you were a regular at the Miners Haven? Looks like Ethan kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life, or maybe he's waiting for a time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate again together. Cool. Sue and Kathy. Kathy and Joan's relationship seems fraught with tension. Okay, cool. So we've got some sort of like clue thing there. Right. Yes, you should be really proud of yourself for that. Seriously.
Oh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
I hope to God you didn't do it. You wrecking someone's freaking weight, bro. Something definitely kicked off over here. Hey, look, it's Pac-Man. Oh my God, can we play Pac-Man? Oh my God, I'm playing Pac-Man. I love games like this adding retro stuff to their games. Waka 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 waka. I'm terrible at Pac-Man, just saying. Oh shit, I got you. No! No, wait. Terrible at Pac-Man. No! Oh, fuck. I'm so close. There we go. I did get him. Nice. Again, I'm really terrible at this game. I was never good at it. Back in day. Jesus. Thanks, I really do. I said to the spawn I felt lazy today because I didn't cook a full-on proper meal. She told me off and said, but haven't you studied and been proud of that? Hey? There you go. Like what Vi says. That's the sweetest thing.
Almost beat his score this time. Maybe one day.
Hey, there's a Chivo for it. Nice. Waka waka. Oh, that's cool. Play no favourite. That is actually cool. That is actually really cool. I'm glad, like, you know, in the middle of a freaking investigation, I've just thought, you know what? I'm going to stop everything right now. It's as bad as like Yakuza. You're getting chased around the city by Yakuza members, and you go into a Sega store and go, you know what? Fuck all this shit. I'm playing Outrun. Broken bottle. Severely damaged, required a strong impact. And who was sitting here? That freaking, you know, that hillbilly.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It was that freaking hillbilly.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
What more evidence do I need?
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Could be.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Dennis, what have you done? Making sure I'm not missing anything else. Yeah, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. So what I'm supposed to... Can I was sat here? So what am I supposed to do? I've got an icon in the top right. I don't know what that's all about. I have evidence about attacking. Okay, that's fine. Still got nothing there. No choice has been made at the scene yet. Okay. So what am I supposed to do now then? Something that I missed. There must have been something I missed. Not sure which of these balls was the mistake. Probably the first one. All the balls are beer. Ethan tries to clean up before or after the incident. Ah, here we go. Sticky floor. Dried alcohol coming from the spills from a broken bottle. Ah.
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Use business card. Some of this is not letting me interact with it.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
Ah, there we go.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
I'm still unsure about this then. Oh, wait a minute.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Ah, now let's turn colours. So is that now?
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened.
Right,
last
okay.
night. Just gotta think it through.
Press RB to go into the mine place. Got a very Detroit Become Human vibe. It really does this, in a way.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
Answer the questions to start forming a hypothesis.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
I'm assuming...
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
I'm a little unsure about this.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
I'm a little bit confused with this. Is there something else I'm supposed to be seeing here? I know we got that bit over here with... You ain't giving me any actions, my friend. Oh, here we go.
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few?
Then that wouldn't explain the busted down stuff. That would explain why his hat's there.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Because either... Oh, that's pissing me off. Either way...
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
Either way, it's one of these lot. Because if it was Dennis, I still don't get it, because If I reconstruct it, do I just have to take a guess who I fought? I'm assuming I've just got to take a guess who I fought. I'm trying to remember who Hugh is. Oh wait a minute, Hugh's that new guy. So I don't think it's the new guy. It could have been Dennis, the IT guy with the gun, because he was a twat. But
The jukebox is not in the same
we
place.
did kind of get on this.
Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
We did get into a bit of a standoff there, right? Because that's where the guy's hat was. Because he was the one that stood up to me over there, and he got really in my face. So maybe if I validate that.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
Because the business card could have been dropped easily, but that doesn't explain why the other place was gone over.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
Oh, okay. So maybe instead we go...
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
And go from there to the stage.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. I have the complete picture now.
Okay, with Dennis then. We got into a fight with the IT guy.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You know what? Not as good as the Abby and Ellie fight, I must admit.
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break.
Give me a break, bitch.
You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Leave discreetly. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. There's a lot going on. I want to know, is that him? Is that like the really like smart, dressed up, this is the Sam you could have been, that kind of thing? That's what I'm wondering how that works out. Interesting game this, I must admit. Definitely an interesting game. Very very thought provoking, that's for sure. Apologies for not talking as much as I would normally do. There's a lot of like dialogue and stuff.
course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that.
The name explains a lot.
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it.
Oh, that old chestnut. She's extending the olive branch.
I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
Okay, let's see who we've got to see. So apparently we've got something on... Okay, Dennis behaved like a total jerk last night, slagging off both Nick and Anna. To me, how badly did I hurt him? Okay. Hey, it's a spaceship ride. Spaceships! 50 cents for 1 minute of escapism. Used to be 25 cents. Inflation, ladies and gentlemen. Kathy's workplace. On the brink of closing 2 years ago. See if anyone knows what's going down. Probably doesn't want to see me, but whatever. How can you explain it properly, extending the olive branch? It's like saying, let's work things out, let's talk, let's catch up. You know, saying like, hey, you know, like initiating the first interaction is like an open and an opening to a. It's weird how to explain. I know what it means and shit, but I know what I mean. It's a term people use.
Yo, get out the way.
Don't start trouble.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Asshole.
That's enough.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them.
Well, he's got nobody with him, so let's talk to Hugh. Over here. Pharmacist diploma.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had. Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl. I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys. But you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
These games are always deep, like moral choices and shit.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
I have to ask. Why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
Not bad looking
The town I
town.
used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain.
Give him my pills, pharmacist.
I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Okay, so that's more updated journals. We'll check them in a minute. Depression post. Oh god. Diabetes. Oh god. Oh god. Diabetes. Celebrity magazines. Hiking trails.
Hiking is an activity best done alone on a Sunday afternoon.
Or any day you want.
Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Candy ball. Strategically displayed to make children feel better. Amen to that. I say amen to that. Let's talk.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Okay, she's popping pills.
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
Oh,
That's
fuck.
not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't...
That's a weird way to have a cross on...
I don't know what to do with her.
Have you seen her neck? Why have you got a sideways crucifix?
I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss
That's-
sees John instead of working, I'll get an earful.
That's weird. Not gonna lie, that's some weird shit right there.
No one in here was much help.
Sideways crucifix. That's kinda... That's new to me. Oh my god, it's eyes. It's eyes in a rural town.
Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone.
Wow!
I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your half-digested food starts to leak out into your blood.
Okay, just talk about this.
Why not ask the pharmacist?
And let him know I might have something like that? Ew, he's basically a stranger.
Look, have you seen
I've never
Dennis?
seen that. I've seen the upside
I
down
saw him
one. I've seen
yesterday.
the
We
other one,
exchanged
like the
pleasantries
normal one,
at the
but
wake.
not on the side.
I saw you too. Given his condition yesterday, he might have come in here. You walloped him. Why not ask the pharmacist? I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
Was it?
Yeah, she's one of the proper gossip birds. Yeah. Okay. You just told me something that I've already done. Thanks, but no thanks. See where we're going. Oh yeah. But no. Sideways cross now. I've seen obviously the upside down one, and obviously the right way up crucifix, but never been a sideways crucifix. First time I've seen that. If I have seen it, it hasn't stood out to me like something like that. Or when you see it on somebody's like a chain or like a thing around the neck or whatever, and it's like that. I've never seen it like that before. Weird, I know. Very weird. Very. I have ordered foods. What did you order? Did you order enough for the rest of the class? Tracks and tunes, Anna's favourite shop. Came here every month for the LP section. LPs. Oh, you ordered some French dip. Nice, 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 nice. All the dip, all the time.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I suppose. I grew
No
up
worries,
here.
Ash, no worries.
Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Poor as poor can be. Guess what about? History of Basswood. Have you ever wondered how Basswood got its name and went from a small mining camp to the heart of the modernised boom country? Join us at your favourite town hall and find out.
Remember when this whole celebration used to be twice as big?
Gossip Club, 2 months, but half an year, one set in every hometown. Yeah. Word.
Ghost town sometimes. Except ghosts.
Oh, I meant to meet that girl here. That's why it triggered 3 o'clock on the town clock. We'll get there. We'll do this. We'll figure it out. We'll sort this out. We'll go from there. But thanks for hanging out today, guys. Really do appreciate it. Again, apologies for the later start today, but hopefully tomorrow will be back to normal. We're spreading this game out over a couple of days because it's apparently not super long. We'll be streaming this for another hour or two. See how we go from there, and then we're going to conclude this tomorrow till the end. Should be good.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Gotta help the old lady. Got another memory. Is it a good memory? Seems like a good memory. I remember, it looks like Cluedo, or no, Trivial Pursuit.
2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate.
Coffee for you. Naval combat in this game doesn't make me mad, but the Athenian ships and this whole ass ocean, yeah, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass.
His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Okay, she knows way too much.
Well,
Good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
He sounds like the bird that goes, chocolate!
So,
That one.
Can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Judgment in the voice. I know. It's terrible, isn't it?
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age.
Woman!
Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but...
Have you seen Dennis since yesterday?
Have you not learned to not interrupt people when they're talking, Sam?
I don't have time for small talk today.
As rude as ever. I haven't seen Dennis. You have a nice day.
Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I've kind of made her feel a bit... I was supposed to meet this woman for coffee, didn't you? Or was it a different place? Oh, I made a fuck up there. I'm sorry, woman. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. Okay. So Nicole. Right. So let's go with Kathy. Kathy and Nick. Was it meant to offer? Ah, right. Kathy. Sorry, it's a Mother's Day gift. Kathy kept it all these years, even though the colours are faded, and her old boss grumbled that clutter didn't belong in the pharmacy. Even Joan says she wouldn't be upset to see it go, but Kathy will never throw it away. It's been there so long, it's taken on a life of its own. Soon Joan will do that too, take on a life of her own, but that glass jar will stay with Kathy with the candle inside that's never been lit and probably never will be. Okay. I think I upset the old bird. I'm sorry. She looks like half at freaking punky, rocky, gothy. She's even got the goth boots on and everything. Punky, rocky, gothy chicks that haven't had a freaking relationship in like 10 plus years. Oh, that's kind of like aiming it at me as well. That's kind of weird. Oof. Poor to stay, too poor to leave. Make a good headline for an article. Anna should write about Nicole. Real Basswood story. He has a strong opinion on my article. Firmly believes it was a good thing. Maybe the only one in town. No coincidence he didn't grow up here. Christina owns Cafe Americano just across the street from the old office. So yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be, to have the coffee with Anna. Anna, Nick and I used to be regulars. Christina knows everyone in town. She's the gossip hub of all of Basswood. Serves great coffee with a laughter that can be heard all the way across Basswood. At least it is like that in the olden days. Christina loves to talk, but only on her terms. Straight answers are not her thing. Whammon. Okay. Can I get a coffee? Can I apologise?
The cost. Right. So the overhead would...
You seem real engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. Or trying to.
You still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Okay. Franchise deal?
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age.
What the hell is angel
People
investing?
in small towns do help each other. Every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
Hallmark Channel. If anyone knows the Hallmark Channel, you know about these made-for-TV movies.
How you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. It's just
How
been
did
a
you have
bit
4
slow
balls?
the last few
Two's
years.
good
All
enough.
over
Maybe
town,
3 if you're
really.
born weirdly.
I know you'll still be here when the rest of the town is gone. You're too tough.
Maybe. Maybe. But you know us. We always make it through. For example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day. But here we are.
It feels strange being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in. But you stopped.
You noticed that?
I could tell you 2 dears weren't gonna make it. It broke my heart.
Well, sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books.
She's a smart woman, ladies and
I really
gentlemen.
wanna
She's a
keep
smart
an eye on
woman.
the books, mind you. Say, hun, would you mind if I finish this?
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck with your book balancing.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Swansea is where we had to go for our meeting. Now she's struggling financially like everybody else in Basswood. Okay. Coffee? My soul is like you, coffee. It's black, naturally, but with enough milk. Nice. Okay. Yeah, these little nuancy bits definitely give off the Detroit feel. In a good way though as well, it's in a good way. Can I talk to you?
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quite
And this dude reminds me of
So
Michael's son in
rush hour,
GTA
I
5.
guess.
right.
You know, remembers GTA 5 and Michael's son. Definitely something there. Okay, Zach. Probably a high school dropout, but he seems content in Basswood. He likes the easy life. Nothing wrong with liking the easy life. A working man. And here we are, seeing the normal, everyday working man.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant.
That's why I would never have a
It's
plant.
basic, yet so many people manage to mess it up.
I would never be able to take care of a plant. If I had a partner that she can take care of the plants, I'd be the one of these people that'd buy fake ones to make it look nice. That's about it. Because no matter look, I'd forget to feed it, and I'd be like, well, fuck. Well, nothing against greenery, nothing against it at all. I'd just be terrible at it. I'm not green fingered at all. Never have been. I know my granddad was. He had his own allotment and that kind of stuff, and had little flowers, and he did all these little freaking like carrots and grew stuff like rhubarb and all that lot. But I'm just not green fingered at all. I hate cutting grass, let alone anything else. Jesus. I thought I was supposed to meet the girl here, so I don't know what's gone on there. I don't know where Anna is. Unless this is what triggers it now. Are you still on a spell break? 1, 2, 3. It was 3 o'clock again, apparently. I don't know where this woman is, but I'm going to cross the road and talk to the people over there, I think. Can I talk to you?
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Okay, so I can't go further than there, then. What we got over here, then? Miner statue?
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long.
2 years can fly by.
Heard you showed up yesterday.
Amazing to say, in April, it'll be 5 years since Tavi TV channel started up.
They might have given me a bit of a welcome back.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I could just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
And okay, now apparently it's 4 o'clock. I missed the appointment with. What did she say? 9:30. Actually, I thought it was 3 o'clock. I'm wrong. Doesn't matter.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Yeah, Cripple takes it out of
I
me.
can imagine it does.
Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best. Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
I thought so. Okay, so this one's Joe. I got a feeling we're going to be meeting a lot of people. Just the way this is setting out to be. Joe is Anna's father and a former miner. Joe. It was Joe's incident that led me to write about the mines, and yet he doesn't hold a grudge for that or for letting his daughter down. Part of me likes to believe he sees me as a good man. The other part knows that he's content. Knows the contempt is just hidden deep. Memento for him to find as well. Who's this boy? Who are you? What's going on over here? 20,000 men that marched through Boone County to reach Blair Mountain in 1921, where they fought for what we have now. Nothing worth having is nothing worth fighting for. Fair play, fair play.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answered.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today.
Everything has to look best for today.
I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland is out.
That's gonna be me when I'm old. Look at the stripy shirt, man.
People can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
West Virginia, country mama.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
1.
10. 1 to hold the light bulb, 9 to rotate the ladder.
Not bad. The one I have in store is 3. 1 to replace the light bulb, 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, just not the kind of funny you laugh at. So, you still want to hear the story?
I'm all ears.
I'm all ears,
This
Granddad.
story here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. It didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strike breakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strike breakers over in Logan County.
That's right, 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity, brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
It definitely makes for one hell of a story.
There's heroes everywhere. Heroes who died for what I have. So, I do my part. Feel I owe it to them.
I get it.
I think you do. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care.
Proper spit shine. Every time I hear proper spit shine, like the first few times I've ever heard spit shine, it always kind of grossed me out because actual spit went into it and you rubbed it in. And it's like, okay, yeah. Coal River mine opened in 1854, closed in 1861 after the flood, drowned 6 men. West Shadow mine opened in 1866, closed in 1892, top producer in Boone County for 5 years. Deep Rock mine opened in 1819, closed in 1926. Stripweather mine opened in 1915, closed in 1920. Smoky Owl mine opened in 1928, closed 1976. True story. My mum was born in a local, well, you can actually say where I live is a pit village, well, former pit village. And when my mum was born, it was a former pit village. Basswood mine opened in 1975, closed in 2015, paid by the dominations of William Jackson, Walter Dotson, Hugh Kirkland, Robert Paulson, Vivica Wingott, Richard Greenlee, Ethan Morrow, John Brooks, and Nick Waldron. Okay. God, time flies in this game. I don't know, am I supposed to like meet her at a certain point? I've sworn I have to meet her at a certain point. Whatever, let's keep going. Let's keep pushing forward.
Really didn't think Miner's Day would have survived the mine closing down.
I remember some. Oh, hello.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
All the drawing, all the time.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
I haven't found anything yet. I don't think.
Let me know if you find anything. Please. I feel like I need something. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't.
Have you seen Dennis today?
What? No, I haven't. Were you even listening to me? I shouldn't be surprised. No one listens to me.
Being rude and abrupt, I'm sorry.
Dennis.
If you hear anything about what happened to my dad, let me know. Otherwise, just leave me alone.
This is deep, this. This is like, in a way, kind of like our life is. If you just, like, think of yourself, be like,
Joan had
don't
no
give anyone a
clue
chance.
about Dennis's whereabouts. Not
Good
that
job,
much.
I'm apparently a good listener, ladies and gentlemen. I'm apparently a good listener. So who else could I speak to then? Shame this doesn't have anything like... Ah, the copper's there. Okay, what's going on over here? Shame it doesn't have anything like, say, Detroit where you could, like...
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like
see different
ghosts.
things, you know.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with.
Sounds about right.
Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like they face the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day?
Just listen.
Grinds you
Just
down.
listen to him.
Makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Nah, sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Be a good listener, Tav.
Trust
Be
me,
a good
I
listener.
know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Working at the cafe most of the day, really would like to talk if he's still around. Okay, so back to the cafe we go. I'm really like impressed with the games, like what these guys do at Don't Nod and a few other developers do, where a lot of it does touch on like more, you know, real life subjects, obviously, like, you know, sexuality, mental health, freaking, you know, shit like suicide and stuff like that. Fucking some of the shit's like pretty fucking crazy. Pretty crazy. Oh, there she is. Pretty crazy how these games go, but actually, you know, it helps open up and show like a lot of understanding and stuff, which is pretty good. Pretty damn good. Like I said, guys, we'll be also playing this tomorrow before we go back to our rotation of games with Assassin's Creed, Tony Hawk's, Ori, and we're going to be starting up Bloodborne this weekend coming. Oh, yes. Why am I putting myself through it? Because you guys are, well, certain people have been asking for it.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Okay, let's talk to Tanner then.
Sam! Glad you came.
Of course. I said I would.
I can still be glad about it.
I was getting a gambling in?
I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yes, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
Nobody tell me where Dennis is. Just tell me so I can keep away.
An article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops. She might be
You're in my
listening,
head.
Yes.
Friend, get out of my head.
She might be someone who you can trust. Who can help.
Okay, so we sided with myself. Oh God, we're gonna have to choose. Ooh. Right, let's make a choice. Baby. Do we completely shut off and not tell anybody just in case they might be able to help? But because of the history and the baggage of the woman. This is what I mean about mental health and stuff. Oh my God. It's like, I hold myself in a little box, okay? And only the last few years I've opened my box to certain people, and it's like helped me in many ways, but there's still a lot of things and a lot of stuff that's in my little bubble, little box, and trying to like say, hey, you know, this is what's happening with me. You know, maybe telling somebody that kind of. You know what? I chose the right side last time. I'm going to choose this side this time.
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam, what have you done?
Yeah, it's the one-man army show. It's like someone's trying to offer the, like I said, the olive branch, trying to help you, trying to, you know, peace offer or whatever, and it's like, nah, you know what, I'm doing my own thing, see it, bye, you know. Got people off. Or as what my thing is, as I always say, I'm like one of these guys, like if you've ever seen the film Hitch with Will Smith, where he like able to get anybody together, you know, he's like, you know, you two should get together, all this and work your magic, but he can't take his own advice, or he can't do it himself. That's like me, that I'll say to people many different things, and I'm like, yo, you should do this, or I'm there for you and all that. But when it comes to me, I shut myself off, I fuck up, I'm in my own mind. Crazy. Which one's the Daily Jungle then? Hello Walter, how's it going?
Samuel, my young soul, are you still haunting this pallid town?
Walter, you haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Can't say I have. I hear you got into quite a tussle. Quite the tussle.
Nothing other than that?
You should try the Basswood Jungle office. I've known him to go in on Sundays. He may be a prickly pear, a very prickly pear, but he's dedicated. If he says something will be done Monday, come the devil or come the rain, it is.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you. If I may bend your ear for a moment. I've been thinking lately about age, life, the turn of the clock.
Oh God.
No one gets sharper with age.
I have to listen to everybody.
When do you think it's time to hang up the saddle?
true cowboy rides until the last day they can ride.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for your ear, but soon I must abscond. Sunday lunch with Mother is sacred. Call on me anytime, young Samuel. Anytime.
You know what? I hope I don't end up like him. He's like one of them ones where he's probably with his mother till he's like, 50, 60. Until basically passing. He's like one of these middle-aged men that still lives with his mother and the crazy cat lady. Mark Twain quote? I've never even heard of Mark Twain. I might have heard him, but whatever. I've heard of Shania Twain. DJ. With the farting. So where is Daily something or other? Is that the guy from the fucking bar? Right, okay. Damn it, CJ! Okay, there's the Basswood Jungle.
At least the Basswood Jungle is still
Basswood Jungle, sorry.
Locked. I should check the back.
Ah, that's where I'm gonna have a run-in with these guys.
My. Look what we got here. Showing your face in town again. I thought you were smarter than that. But I'm glad we ran into you. We have unfinished business after all.
Joel, look.
Careful.
I don't want to have this conversation again. We clear?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Clear enough?
Maybe one more time.
Declan's right down the street.
Got the freaking voice actor. Declan's right down the street. There.
This is a small town. There's not enough room for you in it.
Why would you wear a suit and a baseball cap? Why is that guy wearing a suit jacket and a baseball cap? Fucking idiot. Oh, wow. Ew. I knew we'd have a run-in with him. Bastard. Right. Let's see what's cracking with this dude. Do we go this way? No, we don't. We go up here. Come hither. Ew. Oh, wow. We're all going to the bank problem about by the time you end the stream, so have a good day. No worries. Take it easy, Black Raven. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully enjoy your food. Hopefully everything goes well for you for the rest of your day before you go to bed and all that jazz. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon. I will be on for a bit longer today, so I want to try and get at least 3+ hours done today, and then just complete the rest of this tomorrow. So I will be back on with this tomorrow if anyone is interested to follow the rest of the story. It's a shorter game, but yeah, we're going with this shit. Go.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it.
That post-it notes is freaking.
Dennis? He should be in here.
It is. It's post-it notes is freaking Pac-Man. Nice. That is awesome. I'd do that. I'd honestly go. You know what? This room really needs a freaking redo over where I'm living right now. Room needs a redo. I just do like a Pac-Man wall mural. That'd be pretty good. Did I have a phone take a message, or was that a fax machine? I don't know. Don't mind me, I'm just neving around the office. There's an office with the computer still on.
Dennis.
Well, shit.
What happened? Who?
Now you've been asking about Dennis, everyone's gonna.
Oh, I got blood on me?
No.
Did I?
No. That means everyone that was rude and abrupt to asking about where Dennis is now goes, well, he was looking for Dennis and he's going to kill him. And yeah. I didn't kill you. Stop coming up to me. This is creepy as shit, this. I didn't kill. I swear down. You better shut the fuck up.
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Keep going. You got this. Sam, no. Don't think about that. Don't let it in.
Try that one again then. I'm assuming I'm supposed to look at the one with the white.
Keep going. You got
Oh, it's different buttons. That's why I fucked up.
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Especially when it's meant to be all in his headspace. Yeah, it's very creepy, very creepy.
This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around.
I'm playing this on the Xbox, Teresa. But I do play some games on the PC.
Solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Okay, find the gun.
There's nothing useful in those drawers. Dennis had his gun on him at the wake. None of these notes are helpful. I should stay focused on where the bullet went. Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury, but I need more to go on. The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did
Okay,
this?
so it's repeating that bit again then. So we've done. Okay, so we've got to do the whole process of it.
Gunshot. The bullet went clean through.
Okay.
The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go?
So it's back to that again.
The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Ah.
His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go? The shooter used Dennis.
Okay, so the shooter uses Dennis's gun.
Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But you didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived. Can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did
was move his body, which is how your
You
shirt
play
got
all games
stained.
on PC. Cool. I'm thinking of getting a new PC this year anyway. It's
Think about
definitely
it,
a priority.
Sam.
For me
Calm
now.
down and think.
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
You're right. I can see it.
What was the final total for you guys on your game last weekend?
I have the complete picture now.
Good. Hope you guys enjoyed your 24 hours of Valheim. It was £1,007 when we finished, but now it's 1,172. Jesus. Wait, he hands in the gun? Hold on a minute. Why would he hand him the gun? It's the police officer. I bet it's the police officer. Probably the only one responsible enough to get him to hand over the gun. It's the copper. Gotta be the copper. He did turn around and say leave him for a day or two. I bet it's the copper. And that's when he arrives, still drunk as a skunk, and gets blood all over him afterwards. Yeah. Oh, it looks like a proper friendly conversation. Probably just telling him to hand over the gun, so I'm thinking it's the copper at the minute. Copper that's caused that shit.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way.
But no, GG to you and your team.
See if I can find out why.
Seriously, big ups to Vim, Stephen, frickin' Willow, and all that lot.
Find out why Dennis was killed.
Over £1,000. That's amazing.
Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
I'm gonna leave my fingerprints on my look. I'm going to be home very late tonight. I need to make an asshole understand how the world really works. I won't be up to make breakfast, but there's some waffles in the freezer and should be some. And then he just stops from there. Okay. Box. Let's go with urgent.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly. They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their meetings. Smart. Someone was watching.
Urgent to know. I didn't think I'd hear from you again. Willing to talk. I am very willing to listen. I can make the meet up tomorrow. Okay. But Nick was doing some dodgy dealings then.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed big, but he said it fizzled out.
It also means Ryman has to eat a pineapple pizza on stream at some point, as we got over 1,000 before stream ended. Oh, is he like me and not a fan of pineapple pizza? And oh, God, I feel for the dude. I really do. Like again, I've got nothing against people that have pineapple pizza. I really don't. I just don't. Certain things just don't seem right, you know, to me. And pineapple on pizza, it's... Oh, I just don't know. But I feel for him if that's what he's got to do. But it's for a good charity. It's for a good charity, a good cause. So eating a pizza after raising 1,000 freaking pounds, man. I'd do it. Even I'd eat a pineapple pizza if I raised £1,000 for charity. Any day, I'd do that. Right, hey, wait, sorry to disappoint, but I've decided to drop the story. It turned out I got to a dead end after all. Better luck next time, I hope. Hope you had a pleasant trip. You mentioned last week you were being brink of a big story. Things on our side have been rather lackluster, I'm afraid. I was hoping maybe you could share this. You could share with this old owl what you have up your sleeve. You the same as me. Oh fuck! I just weren't expecting that. Are you like me, Ray? Not a big fan of pineapple pizza. Sounds about right.
The puzzle comes together.
I'll find out
Dennis
who
was
D
reading
is.
everyone's emails.
But could D be Dennis?
He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office.
I think the copper's name's...
Check Walter's computer. They have to have
hold on,
something for me to go on.
wait. Someone called D. Hold on a minute.
Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere.
Anyone that's classed as... Oh god, there's loads here. Where's the copper hiding at? Declan. So it could be Declan that he's on about. Told her everything about Dennis, the fight, the blood on my shirt. She took it better than I thought. He's worried, but she didn't freak out. Maybe things would have been different if I'd learned to confide in her before. Down here. Frantically trying to solve Dennis's murder only made things worse. I realised I had to make a different approach. Calm down first, analyse second. Let's just catch up on all these people. Joan will not drop the issue of her father's death until she gets answers. Too bad that right now I need to focus on finding Dennis. What was I thinking? As if I needed more punches after last night's bar fight. Joel and the boys are clearly planning to celebrate Miner's Day by breaking my nose. And I don't have time for distractions now. Seems more confident than how I remember him, but also more frustrated. Walter's thinking about retiring. I believe it when I see it. Dennis is dead, shot to death at his desk. He often pissed off a lot of people. But who would do this and why? Apparently Dennis used his IT privileges to read people's emails. He knew Nick was investigating something. That's why he was killed. So I'm wondering if it might be that'd be interesting.
Walter also might have something on Nick's one. I should look around.
Nameplate.
You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this.
Even though you're a complete knobhead, nobody deserves this. So Walter, I'm assuming, is in the big office at the back. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I don't know the password. I got your password. Yes, click on that, please.
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
It's the cat's name. It's got to be.
Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place.
If I ever go looking for my heart's desire, password reminder.
Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
Pussy, probably, yes. Oh, the Inkspot's greatest hits. No, it's about time someone teaches you the real classics. Let me know what you think. A. Dear Mr. Dotson, as per your mother's wishes, I am pleased to inform you that your mother is well on her way to full recovery. Following a detailed and thorough medical examination, she is now fit to leave our care. As Per my recommendation, Miss Judith will shortly leave for Costa Rica. The warm climate will help her back to full strength. If you have any need for clarification, please contact me. Your mother asked me to remind you that your own medical exam with my colleague Dr. Chavez is overdue. Judith, maybe?
Bryn never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years.
Bryn, P-R...
Maybe he
hang on.
said Bryn never looked happy a day in her life.
P-R-Y-N-N-E.
Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password.
Maybe. P-R-Y-N-N-E.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Damn it! Okay, so it's not the cat's name.
Just reminders. Nothing that could be used as a password. She used to be the office administrator ages ago. A photo Walter took of his first desk on his first day of work. Nick inherited it. Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he set it as his password.
Okay, it's better than the password, that's for sure. Is there anything else I can use?
That was just after Anna came on. And we really were a small clan. He loves all his first editions, but Alice in Wonderland always came out on top. Wouldn't be surprised if that was his password.
Okay, so found an extra option for a password.
So strange how calm it is out there when... well, this happened.
So let's try and lock in it with the other names. So let's enter password.
And I'm in. Let's see what secrets we
Password.
got in here.
Okay. So go for inbox. Is the report Nick's crash? You haven't asked for one of these in a while. Nothing all that interesting here, just another sad day by the roadside. West Virginian roads, country road, take me home to a place that belongs. West Virginia, where we all crash. Yeah. Once extend my greatest thanks again for the help. I was scholar and a saint. It looks like I was worried unnecessarily regardless. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Open file.
Mostly standard so far. By the book. I see why Walter wasn't worried.
Okay. Nick was age 35. He crashed his 2008 Romero Cosmo model. Car found against a tree, surrounded by debris. Fire started at or after impact and burnt out with Phyllis Waldron in the driver's seat. Skid marks and other traces suggest the driver was startled by an animal and exited the road at high speed. Driver most likely inebriated some form.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Nick would never drive without his seatbelt on.
Ah.
He always kept his window open.
Ah, so there's more going on here. Airbags deployed, seatbelt was not on, windows were rolled up. Driver probably drunk and forgot the bell. The fire burnt out a small area of the car, but did not spread. Unknown if driver was alive at the time of crash. But if so, did not survive the fire, unforced trauma, smoking, inhalation, or burns are possible causes of death.
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes.
Yeah, like yesterday when I found out that freaking red barrels don't mean if you shoot them they explode, or if you shoot a car it doesn't explode. God damn it, game's messing with my immersion, man.
So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong.
What's the setup?
Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do.
It's a setup.
I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Okay, so Nick's office. Before we do that, let me have a look at other things. Search Nick's desk. Okay, we've got to go to Tara for a second. Here we go. Remember the day when Tara decided the Basswood Jungle needed... What a name for a paper. Basswood Jungle needed a team photo. Nobody wanted to do it, and they couldn't say no to Tara without a good excuse. In the end, it only took her about half an hour to guilt the entire office. Dennis said that he'd been the photo only if you'll be there too. He knew you never liked forced fun, pub quizzes, organised team lunches. Your reluctance to post for a photo was a safe bet. But you agreed. Tara was pleased with herself. A team photo only really matters if everyone is in it. Maybe she had a point. It's the only team photo the Basswood Jungle has ever taken. There's all these little sprinklings about trying to, like, you know, you didn't like forced fun, you didn't like to be involved with stuff like that. Again, a lot of mental health stuff and, you know, keep yourself to yourself, that kind of shit. What's Tim's desk then? This one? This is my old desk, not Tim's desk.
Walter always treated us like family.
Journal stuff? Which one was his office then? Was it this one? Yeah, here we go, Nick's desk. Missing laptop.
Nick's computer is missing. Took it home to work or stolen?
Bloody hell! You can tell it's based. Well, I can't remember what year this is going to be based in. But fucking VGA cable? That's not an HDMI. It's fucking VGA.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
I've used some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. Don't work too late. Next time it's your turn.
I don't need everyone staring at me.
Kind of creepy. I'm probably going to regret doing that. Can I pick that back up now? Shit. Should just put it back where it was. But no, Tavi's not smart, is he? People. Tavi ain't smart. Ah, here we go.
Valid question. Still not sure. They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
It's a memento board.
Nick's handwriting. Always paranoid about forgetting things.
2341, don't forget.
If I had the code, I could get in here.
2341, I've got the code. 2340.
It was a good guess, just not the right one.
What?
I should keep looking.
Hang on. 2, 3, 4, What?
It was a good guess, just not the right one. I should keep looking.
Bollocks. What thing had numbers on it? 2341. This kind of reminds me of the Tell Me Why, where you had to like mess around looking for a freaking code for the police computer, and I got a little bit frustrated with that, to be honest.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them.
I figure out if there's another post-it note. I'm not gonna open you. What's for dinner? Via, what's for dinner? It's 4:30, isn't it? Keep forgetting I started like an hour later than normal, an hour and a bit later than normal. Yeah, I'll have to wrap up soon myself, and then we'll finish this tomorrow, I think. Three, 1, 2, 1. 3, 1, 2, 1. There we go. We found it. Found it, team. I haven't decided yet. Maybe some curry noodle soup or sticky teriyaki mushrooms. Ooh. Tonight I do have a chicken casserole I can eat. I've got to eat either today or tomorrow because it's running up to its day at the minute, so I might have it tonight or tomorrow. I do have other options in. It depends what I fancy, really. Damn it, I forgot. Is it 3, 1, 2, 1?
Thanks, Bug.
There we
Your
go.
obsessive snooping pays off.
Thanks to HelloFresh. Oh, you're on the HelloFresh thing then? Okay,
Nick
cool.
always kept extensive records of his work. He was almost obsessive. How could there be so little information regarding his last investigation?
Things have been pinched, that's why. Unemployment skyrocketed after mine closed, very normal, flattened out in the last year or so on the rebound, numbers looking good, trend or outlier, need more data points. Name of passenger Nick Walden from West Virginia to Florida, train 254. Give tab on for some lurking, have a great evening. No worries, fine, enjoy your dinner, enjoy sorting all that out, and I will speak to you again very soon. Thank you for supporting the channel, as always. Thank you for being here, thank you for being amazing. You are awesome. 27 of the 1st, 8 PM with D Twitchy. D Twitchy? Hold on a minute. D Twitchy guy. Who's the Twitch guy? Who's the Twitch guy? I love how it's got Twitch. The Twitch guy. But might have something useful. But for the second 5 PM, second meeting with D. This is actually something, assuming it's not full of crap, always wants me to meet in spooky spots, maybe seen too many movies. 18 for the 3rd, 10 AM with D. Had to buy him breakfast. He said he couldn't meet anymore. Seemed like a dead end. First of all, thought I lost him. Glad he's open to talk again. Read all that. And read all that.
Nick had a contact. Same name as in the email. He was onto something big.
Ah, because I didn't look, I just read.
Nick was traveling all over. Train tickets, hotel bills, out of state even. He was tracking something. Or someone. Nick was looking into the impact the closure of the mine had on Basswood. But what was he looking for?
Hey, so this might have something to do
What
with
Nick
the
was looking
pharmacist
into
dude.
was something big and dangerous. It's why he was so careful.
The pharmacy guy, the old pharmacy guy might be the problem then. Because he helped out the diner, but it could be something completely fine.
So,
did you come to the logical conclusion to this mess we're in? Just a hint. We should get out of town immediately. Dennis tried to talk to me about Nick, and that's what got him killed. Exactly. Like I said, you should get out of town. And the details of Nick's death, it doesn't sound like him. 2 years is a long time, Sam. He may have changed more than you know. Changed decade-long habits? I need to go to the crash site. Just remember, if you're right...
Sam?
Oh no.
What's happening? Dennis. That's Dennis.
Oh no.
What happened? Is he...
Anna,
Is
listen
he...
to me.
I didn't do it, I promise.
You need to be here with me and listen to what I have to say.
Oh my god, no. It's... How could this happen?
He died last night. Hours ago. Not much we can do right now. He asked me to meet him here after, but I was so drunk I arrived late. And the person that actually showed up killed him.
Your bloody shirt was clearly from this. That means you were here yesterday. It links you to the crime scene.
Doesn't mean I did
You've
it.
been running around town all morning asking about Dennis.
That's gonna fuck me over.
It won't look good. We need to call the police.
They'll think I killed him. I thought I did at first. I have no alibi.
This is not about you. Dennis had a family. They have to know what happened. It's the right thing to do. Do you want Walter to find his body come Monday?
She has a point. Someone is gonna find him eventually. Involving the police would only slow us down. I'll be more efficient on my own. Efficient and possibly friendless. You've already trusted Anna once. I suggest you keep on that road.
Ah, damn. Because I went right and then left. But do I leave right away or call the cops? This could lead me in trouble. Oh, this could lead me in trouble. This guy, great storytelling. This game, bro. This game has got some insanely good storytelling. Always put some like freaking, like no matter what answer you've got, you're always going to be either stuck in one form or another. What's the good thing? What's the bad thing? You know what I mean? La 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 la. Ah, fuck, you know what? We'll go the opposite way this time. We'll go...
Okay. But not that phone. Use one of the landlines here and don't leave your name.
You remember I'm a journalist, right? I know how to keep things confidential.
Also, I think whoever did this might be linked to Nick's accident.
This is about Nick? The crash?
I'm going to the crash site to confirm my suspicions.
I'm going with you.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
You trusted me before. It's only fair I do the same for you. I'll call the cops from here so they can't track us.
All right.
Okay, that's 10 better. Okay, cool. So I've got two suspicious people in mind. I've got the pharmacist dude, because this whole thing about unemployment changing these out, that could be just coincidence, and the copper. They're the only two people at the moment I've got concerns with it.
Here we are.
It barely looks like anything happened.
It's been a week, but we'll find something. I know we will.
Is it okay if I stay here? I don't think I'm ready to...
Sure. I doubt I'll be good company anyway.
You mean you're over-focused to the point of non-reactive thing? I remember. Especially how you always end up being right, somehow. I hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, me neither. This is the place.
Okay, so we're at the crash site.
Nick. I'll get to the bottom of this. First, gather the clues. Cold, hard, plain facts. That's the only way I'll know what really happened.
Okay, I'm going to leave that there for this game today. Like I said, apologies for the later start, but I did say today we're going to be a short one anyway, possibly tomorrow, because this game apparently is only like 6 hours plus anyway. So, but we're going to, no matter how long it takes tomorrow, we're going to finish this game tomorrow, play through the rest of this story, this experience, as we go onwards, upwards, and forwards. Cool game so far. The in-head bit with the chasing corridors points and trying to pinpoint stuff, it's like lost in his head. It's a bit weird and tricky, but I can see what they're doing with it. I think that's pretty cool. Definitely going to be interesting returning to this tomorrow and concluding the story. But like I said, guys, we'll be finishing this tomorrow before we go back to our usual routine, kicking off with Assassin's Creed on Wednesday, Tony Hawk's on Thursday, hopefully finishing Ori and the Will and the Wisps on Friday, and kicking off Bloodborne on Saturday, and then we do it all again afterwards, hopefully with Mafia 2 in the rotation from there, but plenty coming up. But like I said, guys, tomorrow will be the conclusion of Twin Mirror. But again, apologies for it being a short one today and at the late start as well. Hopefully tomorrow I'll probably get everything set up earlier just to make sure we're all sorted. It was just today with lots of things happening. I was just behind with everything, so my apologies. I will highlight this playthrough so far for the bits you might have missed and all that lot. But like I said, we will conclude this tomorrow. So we will go from there. But anyway, before we do shoot, thank you everyone for the lurks, then hanging out and chatting with me and saying hi and all that jazz. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget, if you want to check out all my stuff down below, I would appreciate it with all the stuff for supporting the channel. Check out my social medias and all my other links and stuff down below as well. Yeah, like I said, back tomorrow with the conclusion of Twin Mirror. Whatever you get up to for the rest of the day, take it easy, have a good one, and all that jazz. We're going to go and quickly do a quick hosty host to wrap up today's stream, and we will go from there. Let's see who we've got live right now before we chuck it over. And we will pass the stream over to, when it all decides to work, we're going to pass it over to Schlocky KT, who's doing some more World of Warships. Go and show him some love. Right, so let's pass it over to Chris for the end of the stream. So there we go, guys.